Okay, so I got my license initially in 1987. That was probably before anyone was born in this office. So I got it actually kind of the back door. I was working as a hospital administrator. I was over ambulatory care, and I was always tasked with taking out the residents to find them medical office space for their practice. That was part of my job. So people were talking about triple net lease, zero this, and I had no clue. So the only way to really figure it out was to take a real estate course. So that's how I initially got into real estate. So I have got a very long career. And so 20 years in hospital administration, 25 years in senior living. But the one thread that has run through the entire course has always been teaching or training or coaching. So, I coached residents, I taught, new staff, I trained new staff. So it's always been, and since I retired, I thought, what is the one thing that I really have loved? And it's been to teach. So that's how I got, I did my pre-licensing and CE instructor courses. Math. I love math. Why? Because it's not ambiguous, right? There's so much that you could interpret throughout all the law, but in math, it either is or it isn't. So I love math. Yes, and she's still my dear friend now. I had one of my first teaching courses was when I was a managing broker at KW, and a woman walked in the door. She looked very tired. She was a bartender / part-time hairdresser. This was her 8th class. Now do the math. 8th class means she's failed how many times? She was determined to get her license. And I said, Lisa, you're gonna pass. You're gonna pass this one. And she was like, I don't know. It's been like 3 years, but she always wanted it. And she passed. She passed on her first try. And she's a dear friend of mine now. All she needed was confidence. See one, do one, show one. I show them how to do a math question. I make certain that they got it. I give each person a part of the question, and then I let them go to the board and do it. And they all chime in. So I think participation is key for me. That's kind of my teaching style. Well, there was no MLS when I first got into real estate. We actually had index cards with little hole punches. So if the agent had a client that needed a 3-bedroom, you take a stack of index cards, stick your pencil through it, shake them out on the 3-bedroom, and all the ones that stayed were the 3-bedroom properties. And then you had to do the same thing for 2-bath, and all these things were like hole punches. So yeah, someone was typing index cards and putting them in. Patience and humility. Being humble. Because I always have this cocky side. It's not cocky, bad cocky, it's like cocky, I can do anything. And real estate has taught me humility. My real estate brokerage is for women that are coming out of domestic violent relationships. I find them homes, I find them apartments. I don't get paid for it. I don't have to get paid for it. I don't belong to anyone's brokerage. So I'm blessed.